Joby Aviation. Let's discuss Part 141 certification. Right guys, more Joby Aviation news today. The FAA has awarded them with a Part 141 certificate, and we're going to break down what this means for Joby following a bullish and bearish scenario. So before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button to get 2 eVTOL videos on your screen daily. In an era where the skies are becoming the next frontier for urban transportation, Joby Aviation is making significant strides with its latest announcement regarding the 141 Academy. This development is not just a step forward for Joby Aviation, but a leap for the entire vertical takeoff and landing sector. The FAA granting of the Part 141 certificate to Joby's Flight Academy and the acceptance of its safety management system, plus as the SMS on the Part 5, are pivotal for multiple reasons. First, it ensures a steady supply of well-trained pilots for Joby's planned air taxi services, aligning with the company's commercial launch ambitions for 2025. Second, it sets a precedent for safety and standardization in the industry that's still in its infancy stage, potentially shaping regulatory frameworks for eVTOL operations worldwide. This discussion will delve into why this is crucial, offering both a bullish and a bearish outlook of the implications of Joby's 141 Academy for its future and the broader eVTOL market. But you're going to ask me, why is this important though? The eVTOL sector requires a specialised training due to the unique operational characteristics of an electric aircraft. Joby's 141 Academy ensures that pilots are not only skilled in traditional aviation, but also experts in electric propulsion, battery management, and the specific dynamics of eVTOLs. This is crucial because human error, often linked to inadequate training, remains a leading cause of aviation accidents. By setting up a dedicated training facility, Joby addresses the risk head-on, potentially reducing operational costs related to accidents or delay due to pilot shortages. Investors are now looking at the safety standards, and the regulatory confidence is growing. The aviation industry is one of the most regulated sectors, and for good reason: safety. The FAA's recognition through Part 141 and the SMS acceptance signals to regulators, investors, and the public that Joby is serious about safety. This is paramount in gaining the trust necessary to operate in densely populated urban areas. This could influence regulatory bodies globally to adopt similar standards, paving the way for international expansion of eVTOL services. Looking at market entry and operational readiness, for Joby Aviation, having a training academy is not just about education, it's about operational readiness. The company is gearing up towards commercial launch, and having a pipeline of trained pilots is as important as manufacturers having efficient supply chains. It ensures that Joby can scale its operations swiftly upon receiving operational certifications, reducing one of the most critical bottlenecks in market entry. The establishment of the Academy in Watsonville, California, and partnerships like that with the Aviation High School in New York contribute to local economics through job creation and educational opportunities. It also fosters a new generation of aviation professionals who understand sustainable aviation, potentially influencing broader educational curricula to include eVTOL technology. For the bullish outlook, I've broken it down into 3 points. So at number 1, we have market leadership and branding. Joby's proactive approach in establishing its academy positions it as a leader in pilot training for eVTOL operations. This not only enhances its brand as a pioneer and educator in the field, but also gives a competitive edge. Investors might see it as a sign of Joby's long-term vision and commitment to the sector's growth, potentially boosting investors' confidence in stock value. And number 2, we have operational efficiency. With a steady supply of trained pilots, Joby can scale its operations more efficiently than competitors who might have to rely on external training facilities or face delays in pilot certification. This could lead to a quicker market penetration, increased service reliability, and a stronger operational model. The Academy's doors open for strategic partnerships, not just with educational institutes, but with other companies looking to enter the eVTOL space. Joby could become the central hub for eVTOL pilot training, creating additional revenue streams through training fees or partnerships. And number 3, we have regulatory influence. By setting high standards early, Joby could influence future regulations in its favour. If the eVTOLs become a standard mode of transport, having set the bar for pilot training could mean Joby standards become industry norms, further solidifying its position. Now for the bearish outlook. I've broken this down into 4 main points. So number 1, we have high initial costs. Establishing and running an academy with such specialised training incurs significant upfront and ongoing costs. If Joby's commercialization timeline slips, or there is less demand for eVTOL pilots than anticipated, these investments could become a financial burden, impacting Joby's profitability. And number 2, dependency on regulatory approval. Joby's plans hinge on regulatory acceptance, not just for its aircraft, but its pilot training programs too. If there's a delay or changes in regulatory expectations, the Academy's value could diminish, or Joby might need to overhaul its training to meet new standards, which would be both time consuming and very costly. At 3, we have market saturation risk. If other eVTOL companies follow suit, or if established aviation schools start offering similar courses, the competitive advantage of Joby's Academy might wane. Also, if the eVTOL market doesn't grow as expected, there might be an oversupply of trained pilots, leading to decreased demand for Joby's training services. And at number 4, operational risks. Training pilots for a new type of aircraft comes with inherent risks. Any accidents or incidents involving Joby's trained pilots would lead to negative publicity, regulatory scrutiny, or even temporary grounding of services, all of which could severely impact Joby's reputation and operational capabilities. Going along these lines, I think it would impact all eVTOL companies. The establishment of Joby's 141 Academy is only small compared to the broader challenges and opportunities facing the eVTOL industry. For instance, the curriculum developed by Joby will need to evolve with technology, which is advancing at breakneck pace. This means continuous investment in research, development, and updating training materials to reflect the latest battery technology, flight controls, and safety protocols. The Academy's success will also depend on how well it can attract and retain students. The allure of flying eVTOLs must outweigh that of traditional pilot training paths, which have their own prestige. Joby might need to offer scholarships, internships, or direct job placements to make this academy more appealing, especially in a market where job opportunities in traditional aviation are still robust. From a hustle brother perspective, the Academy's establishment is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it shows the commitment to the eVTOL ecosystem, potentially leading to the increased shareholder value as Joby becomes more self-sufficient in critical areas like pilot training. On the other hand, it represents significant capital expenditure that needs to be paid off through operational success. The Academy's financial viability depends on Joby's ability to commercialise its services, and any delay or increased competition could strain this investment. The bear case also considers the economic environment. If the economic downturns occur, discretionary spending or emerging technologies like eVTOLs could decrease, impacting both the demand for pilot training and Joby's overall business model. Also, public perceptions of eVTOLs as safe, reliable, and environmentally friendly modes of transport will be crucial. Any negative incident could set back the industry by years, affecting all players, including Joby's Academy. However, the bull's perspective sees beyond the immediate challenges. It views the Academy as part of a larger strategy where Joby isn't just selling flights, but it's creating an ecosystem that includes education, innovation, and community engagement. If Joby can successfully integrate its Academy into the ecosystem, it could be seen as not just as a training centre, but as a think tank, a place where future aviation trends are set. I want to say, Joby Aviation's 141 Academy is a bold move with implications that can reach far beyond the immediate training of pilots. It's about shaping the future of aviation, influencing regulatory standards, and potentially redefining urban mobility. Whether this venture will be seen as a masterstroke or an overreach will largely depend on Joby's execution, the pace of technological acceptance, and the broader socio-economic context in which eVTOLs are introduced. For now, it's a testament to Joby's ambition and its vision for a skybound future, where the Academy stands at both as a literal and metaphorical launchpad for what's to come in urban air mobility. In relation to this news, do you think this bull run will relaunch, or are you expecting it to keep pulling back? Well, meet me here to discuss it next.